So here we are in the final game of our NBA season, in our inaugural season for the St. Louis Nighthawks. And I'm really excited to play this game, man, because with the off-season right around the corner, we need to get a feel for, who's going to be staying and who's going to be going from this team. And playing this game is going to give us a little bit more information than we got from the Knicks game. Taco Fall, you better win this tip against PJ Tucker. You are... No. How? Bro, come on. How do you lose a tip-off to a guy who you got an entire foot on? All right, Simon, you got a tall assignment today here with Westbrook. There we go. Westbrook, you better stay out of the paint, man. There's a 7'5" monster lurking in there. Finney-Smith, dangerous pass. Awful shot. You know what? I'm just trying to stay true to who I am. I always start the game with an awful shot, so why would this one be any different? And you see Westbrook bangs a three from the corner and gets them on the board first here in Houston. All right, I sound like Kevin Harlan now. Here we go, Terrence Mann spinning for no reason to the bucket. All right, that was a much better look than my first one. So we're on the board now. Terrence Mann, the youngster, getting the start today because it is the last game of the season. I want to take a look though real quick. Just make sure. Okay, we are on Hall of Fame. Just in case there's any skeptics out there that thought we weren't playing on Hall of Fame. Here we go. I'm really, really excited to see what Simons can do next season, man. Like, I just have high hopes for this guy. And I think you guys do, too. It seems like from the comments that you guys do as well. Wide open lane for Terrence Mann. He's going to throw it down. He's got our first 4 points of the game. Let's go, Terrence Mann. Taking advantage of the start. Try to play through Taco Fall a little bit more. See what he can do. Simons. He's on Tucker. Oh, he greened that. Oh, my God, that was nice. I never usually make those shots. Let's go. We got a 3-point lead here. We're coming out strong. Of course he's green. Of course he's gonna green that from the outside. It's James Harden. You know what? I gotta mentally prepare myself for what this team is gonna do from the perimeter in this game because it's not gonna be pretty. And he hit that step back. Wow. Bro, he's another one of these guys that's just really, really nearly unstoppable. We got to do our best here. And he seems like he's playing some pretty tight defense on Beasley in the beginning of this game, which is, I didn't know that he was that good of a defender. Nice pick and pop. And he's going to green release that one, and we answer back with a 3 of our own. Let's go. Chris Clemens. Bring the ball up. A little bit of a mismatch. Chris Clemens is like 5 or 6 inches shorter than Chris Dunn. Nice steal. Let's go. Get it up to LeQ. Take it all the way. Take it all the way. Come on, man. Why can't that be an and one? We should have been able to make that. Derek Harper is wondering the same thing. Come on, boys. Push it. Push it. Somebody get down here with me in the paint. There we go. Nice rebound. There's the and one. There's the and one, man. We never get those on Hall of Fame for some reason. Ever. Not much time left in the first quarter here. It's like a 3-on-1 here, 3-on-2, and he's going to hit the mid-range. And they've gone on a little bit of a run here. Now they're up by 5. So I guess we'll hold for the last shot here. Yep, that's what the coach is saying to do. I don't know if I want Chris Dunn taking the shot, though. All right, LeQ. It's going to be all you, buddy. I didn't set my feet. Damn it. Damn it. We're going to be down by 5 going into the second quarter. But you know what? The way we played in the first quarter, I mean, I know I say this all the time, but there was some promising things happening, especially on defense. We played some decent defense on their big 2 on Westbrook and Harden. So I'm confident we can continue that. One of the big things I'm noticing between the Knicks game and this game is that we need every position in the draft and in free agency. I mean, there's no position that I'm 100% comfortable with. Biombo got a mismatch. Mouse in the house. There we go. Yeah, I love doing that. 1 point game. Oh, that's got to be a steal. That was a nice assist by Westbrook. Let's get this screen going here. There we go. Let's shoot that with Finney-Smith. Oh, he's really good. He is good at those pick and pops, man. That's why I like him at the 4. What you gonna do, Tyson Chandler? You got long arms in your face, boy. Oh, nice steal. Taco Fall. Let's get it up. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Man is open. He's going to green that. I think his foot was on the line, but a nice mid-range nonetheless. Let's get it into Beasley. Oh, the green release again from way outside, man. I knew he was a good player when we picked him up, but I did not know it was going to be this fun playing with him. I didn't know he was going to be this good. He just got such a smooth shot, and so does that guy. Somebody get open. You know what? I'm just going to back Jeff Green down. Let's see what we can do with Biyombo here with time running out in the first half. Nice play. Very nice play. When all else fails, just bully your way into the paint and do it that way. Get the points that way. Chris Clemens, no way. No way. All right, so we're going to go into half down by 8. But, you know, not a bad game so far. They had a better second quarter as far as, you know, their offense is concerned, but we're still playing pretty effectively. You know, I bet the numbers are going to be pretty good. And, yeah, I knew it. See, like, our field goal percentage is very good. We're out-rebounding them. We're not doing well in assists or steals, but, you know, I'm happy with the rebounding numbers. That's what I usually look for as a barometer for, you know, the games that we're playing. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about the possibilities of, you know, the young rookies that we could get in the draft for this next season. Malik Beasley? No. All right, back out. Let's see if man can hit one. Bang! Knocks it down. That's what I'm talking about. These young guys, man, they're taking advantage of their opportunity in this one. I also want to hear from you guys in the comments about, you know, about your thoughts on the draft and what we should be looking for. Because I know, like I said, we need everything, but we still want to be, you know, do we want to look for the best available player or, you know, Malik Beasley? Oh, he's going to green another one. This kid is absolutely insane. 5-point game here. Come on, Beasley. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Do what you do best. Do what you do best. Do what you do best. Boy, he is, like, he's just something else, man. I cannot wait for next season. Put a couple other young guys, talented young guys with a lot of potential around him. Add some pieces in free agency, man. Like, we might be a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm not saying we're going to win a lot of games or anything, but let's go, Simons. Let's go, Simons. Throw it down, baby, and tie that game up. Tied up at 68, Anthony Simons. This is another guy I'm excited about. We got a pretty exciting few guys on this team. Clemens is like 5'11". I'm going to try to take him off the dribble here. Let's go. We got a lane. And the foul. Let's get it, baby. And the foul. Trying to cut that lead down. We're only down by 2 here. And if Chris Dunn can hit this free throw, it'll be a 1-point game, obviously. There we go. He green release, 1-point game. Come on, Nighthawks. Give us something to get hype about. Give us something to get hype about. Sterling Brown, give me something to be hype about. Oh, tie game. Tie game, baby. Still all knotted up here. Beautiful steal by Ed Davis. Let's go. Let's go. Push it up. Finish from Chris Dunn. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice offensive rebound and put back by Evan Turner. See, that's why this game is so close, and that's why we are now in the lead, because they can't do anything to us on those boards. I know they like this small ball thing, but as you can see, it's working out a lot better for us than it is for them. Here we go. I just got to put that one up. Not a lot of time left. And that's going to be the way we end the third quarter with a 2-point lead. I'm telling you, man, we're playing big, they're playing small, and we are winning this game. Let's go, Taco. PJ Tucker. I'm abusing this guy, man. I'm going to use this whole fourth quarter and just abuse this man. Just abuse him. What you got, PJ? Besides Taco Fall's enormous hands in your face. Oh, Clemens greens it from the outside. Man, that is the one thing about the small ball that is a bit dangerous, is they have everyone on their team can hit threes at any given time. But this is where it works in our favor. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. What a shot by Beasley. Hanging on to this 2-point lead. Let's go. Taco Fall on James Harden. I like that matchup. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go with the board and the putback. Taco Fall. Let's get it, baby. What a game. 17 points, 16 rebounds, and 6 assists for Taco. If he doesn't win player of the game, I quit. I quit everything. I quit life. There we go. Terrence Mann. Oh, you should got to throw that down, big man. Oh, who is it? He did win it. He did win it. That's what I'm talking about. 17 points on 8 of 11 shooting. Man, what a game for him. And he's got like 16 boards, too. Get it into Beasley. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. He didn't finish the assist, but man, what a pass by the big man. Well, looking like this one's going to come down to the wire once again. Here we go, Beasley. Nice move. Very nice. Oh my God, what a move on Harden. If we could win this game, this would just do wonders for our confidence going into the offseason. And man, what a shot by Westbrook. We're going to take a timeout off after that one. That was some real life Russell Westbrook stuff right there, man. That's what he does. He's ridiculous. Come on, boys. I know we can win this game. I know we can do it. Don't let him hit that step back, please. And he did. And he did. I hate him. I hate him in this game. Come on. Got this game tied up. Approaching a minute to play. Get it to Beasley. You know they're not going to leave him open under any circumstances. But Evan Turner's open. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. 3-point lead. Come on. Westbrook, we know he can make plays, but no. Oh, God, how does he keep getting open? This is why I want to build this team around defense, because I want to be able to beat teams like this using our defense. My boy Trey reacts. He mentioned that in one of the comments. Ah, come on, Beasley. There we go. Very, very nice board. That's what I'm talking about. That is where they cannot beat us. They cannot beat us on the boards, and we're up by 3 because of it. Ed Davis with the big putback. Here we go. Come on. We can put the dagger in him right here. Get that screen. There's the dagger. There it is. Oh, God. All right. They're not going to take a timeout. They're going to just let it play out. Coach is going to let it play out. PJ Tucker, no way. No way. Oh, get the long rebound. Puts it up. No good. We win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 118-115. We win the last game of the season against the Rockets. Oh, my God. I did not expect that we were going to win this game. Came down to the wire. And defense. Defense won it for us in the end, man. They had to put up 2 bad shots. They couldn't get a good look. PJ Tucker couldn't get it done. We didn't leave Harden open, and that's exactly what you like to see. 118-115 going into the offseason on a high note. Our young guys really stepped up and got it done today. So I have a surprise for you guys. I was actually going to wait until next episode and do the entire offseason all at once, but we are going to do part of the offseason right here in this episode because I at least want to get through the draft lottery because I want you guys to see where we're going to be picking so that you guys can make me your recommendations in the comments on what you think we should do with those draft picks. So as you can see, as we get to the 2020 season awards, LeBron James at 29 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists per game, ends up winning MVP. And with those types of numbers, man, I'm not mad at this. I mean, he deserves it at 35 years old. If he was to really do this in real life and win another MVP, he has a serious case. I mean, he already has a serious case, but honestly, I think that kind of puts him over the top, especially if he wins a championship this year as being the greatest player ever. And that's just my opinion. So I hope nobody hates me for that opinion. But if those are the types of things he's doing, man, it's hard to argue against it. Ja Morant as the Rookie of the Year. Also, no arguments here. Even though I think Zion actually did end up with more points per game than Ja Morant, this kid is just a stat stuffer, man, and he deserves that Rookie of the Year. DeAnthony Melton as 6th Man of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies. Very, very good season for him in our world. 12 points per game, over 8 assists per game. He shot pretty well, not from 3, but otherwise pretty well. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. This guy's just a staple for this award, man. He's going to be in the running for it every single season. 2.3 steals per game, over a block per game. Almost part of the 50-40-90 club as well. Like, this guy, if he would have scored a little bit more, he would have had a case for MVP. Malik Beasley, most improved player. That's what I'm talking about. Your own, St. Louis's own Malik Beasley. 27 points per game almost. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, over a steal per game. This is another guy who, if he sticks around with this club, I guarantee you will be part of the 50-40-90 club at some point very, very soon in the near future. But Malik Beasley winning most improved. So proud of him for that, man. And then, of course, Doc Rivers is going to win Coach of the Year, and why not? 68-14 is going to go down as one of the better seasons of all time for an NBA team. And, he's got the pieces in place to win a championship, man. And now they just got to go out there and do it. Perform in the playoffs the way you did in the regular season, and you'll be good to go. So taking a look at the All-NBA teams, you got the All-NBA first team led by Luka Doncic. Zach LaVine as, the second guy on the All-NBA first team. Then you got LeBron James, Giannis, and Jokic. But Zach LaVine, man, and he deserves it. 27.6 points per game. If you're putting up those numbers, you deserve it. Then you got Dame Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Embiid as your second team. Third team, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum, and Bam Adebayo. A couple first-timers on there. Then you've got your all-defensive first team is Paul George, Eric Bledsoe, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert. A few guys that we expect to see on there every single year. Second team, Ben Simmons, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid. All-rookie first team, of course, your Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant. Then you've got Zion Williamson, Daniel Gafford. Wow, okay, Daniel Gafford, all-rookie first team. I am pretty high on this guy, actually, even in real life. 13.1 points per game on the season. And, of course, rounding it out, you got Brandon Clark and Kobe White. Then your all-rookie second team is going to be Darius Garland, Jackson Hayes, RJ Barrett, Kendrick Nunn, and then, of course, Michael Porter Jr., who is eligible as a rookie in this season here. So, of course, before we can get to the offseason, we got to get through the postseason and the NBA Finals. And as you can see, this is how things shape up in the Western Conference. You've got the Clippers taking on the Kings in the first round, the Nuggets taking on the Thunder, the Mavericks taking on the Warriors, the Lakers taking on the Trailblazers, and that is it for the Western Conference. And then over in the East, you've got the Bucks versus the Hawks, the Celtics versus the Nets, which is going to be a great series, the Sixers versus the Cavs, and the Raptors versus the Magic. So let's go ahead and simulate this first round and see what we end up with. All right, so you got in the Western Conference, you've got the Clippers versus the Nuggets for the semifinals, and then the Mavericks versus the Trailblazers. Oh my God. The Trailblazers beat the Lakers in the first round. Not only did they beat them 4-1. Oh my, could you imagine? Could you actually imagine? And then over in the East, you've got Milwaukee beating the Atlanta Hawks. You've got Brooklyn sweeping the Celtics. Interesting there. And then you've got a 7-game series with Philly versus Cleveland. So Cleveland had a pretty good year, man. I would consider that a successful season. If you make it to the playoffs and then, take the Sixers to 7 games, and then Toronto beat Orlando in a gentleman's sweep. All right, let's go ahead and sim through round 2 and see what we end up with in the conference finals. Over in the West, you've got the Clippers versus the Trailblazers, and then over in the East, Milwaukee Bucks versus the 76ers. The only thing that surprises me here is the Trailblazers. I'm not surprised at all about the Clippers making it, the Bucks making it, the Sixers making it. The only one that's surprised here is Portland making it to their second straight conference finals. Last year getting handled by the Warriors. Let's see how they do against the Clippers this year. So it is time now to simulate through the conference finals and see what the finals is going to look like. And it's going to be the Clippers and the Bucks, man. Milwaukee wins a 7-game series over Philly, so that was had to be a good one. Of course, the Clippers in a gentleman's sweep over the Portland Trailblazers, and now we've got the two powerhouses, Clippers versus Bucks. Definitely possible that this could happen in real life. Let's see who's going to win the finals, and it's going to be 4-1, the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. 3 teams, 3 NBA championships. If he wins the MVP, and he does, this will give him a serious case for best player on the planet as well. I mean, this guy, man, best two-way player on the planet, in my opinion, right now. But, I mean, 31.6 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, over 2 steals, over a block, 64, almost 65% from the field, 58% from 3. That's crazy numbers. Win it in 5, led by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers are your champions for 2020. Here we go. It's time for the exciting part, boys. It is time for the off-season. Let's just speed right through some of these, some of these preliminary things. Player retirements, of course, you got Vince Carter, Pau Gasol, Korver, Haslam, Iguodala, Trevor Ariza, J.J. Redick, Andrew Bogut, Calderon, who I didn't even know was still in the league, Felton, Corey Brewer, and Marcin Gortat rounding out the player retirements. Now let's take a look. Hall of Fame inductees, of course, got to be Vince Carter. They're probably going to retire his jersey at some point very soon as well. Taking a quick look at the league meetings here. As you can see, all of these got rejected. Let me read through them really quick. Okay. Now, the only one that I see here that is even reasonable that I think could happen in real life is the players are now eligible for the NBA draft once they reach 18. The thing is I think I'm going to leave this as rejected for now, and I'm going to let you guys let me know what you think about this, because we know it's not going to happen at least this year in real life. But if you guys think that I should, bring this back up for a vote next season and maybe implement it for next year, just let me know, and that's something I'll definitely do. But at least for now, I don't think this would happen this year in real life. At least it's not been confirmed. Okay, one of the most exciting parts of any offseason is the draft lottery, especially when you're in a season with an expansion team where you've had such a rough year, man. As you can see, we're 20-62 on the year. Had such a rough season. We had to tank. We had to endure, endure the losing throughout the entire season. But now, all of that comes together right here for the draft lottery. All of that losing, this is what it's all for, right here. Yes, sir, it is time for us to jump into the lottery and see where our 2 first-round picks are going to end up. As you can see, these are the lottery odds right now. Us, the Knicks, and the Pistons have the best shot at the number 1 overall pick at around 14%. Then you got the Hornets, the Bulls, the Spurs, and you got us again, who are predicted to be in the 7th slot with our Minnesota pick. Then you got the Suns, the Bucks, the Wizards, the Jazz, the Pelicans, the Nuggets, Celtics, and the Heat. Wait no longer, boys. Wait no longer. It's time for us to find out, finally, where we're going to be picking. All right, I'll probably speed a lot of this up for you guys, just so you don't have to sit through it. But the Heat will get the number 15 pick to start off the lottery, so no surprises yet. Hopefully, we don't have too many teams jumping up into the top 4. As you can see here, this one would be from Memphis. And it is going to have number 14, so the protection on the pick doesn't matter. The Celtics will keep it from the Grizzlies. Number 13. You know what? I'm going to speed through this part for you guys. Like I said, once we get to one of our picks, I'll slow it back down and we'll talk about where we're at. All right, so we have our first surprise so far of the lottery. The Wizards will be moving up into the top 4, and the Pacers are going to get the 10th overall pick instead of, I think, 9th is what they're projected to have. Oh, and the Suns also move up into the top 4, so our Minnesota pick, which was predicted to be the 7th overall pick, ends up as the 9th overall pick. Who was that? The 8th pick goes to the Bulls, so that means the Spurs have now moved up into the top 4. So, man, this is getting a little bit interesting here. All right, the Hornets are at 7. So now we've got 3 teams at this point who have hopped up into the top 4. And if one more team hops up there, we're going to be outside the top 4, I think is what that means. The Pistons, who had one of the best odds at the number 1 overall pick, end up at number 6. So that can't feel good for them. We are projected to be number 5. Oh, thank God. Thank God it's the Knicks. Okay, the Knicks, man. The Knicks, who spent all season tanking. You lose. All right, here we go. We are. The prediction is us for number 4. Oh, yes. Yes, the Spurs got 4. The Spurs got 4. So we are in the top 3. We are in the top 3. And then there were 3, baby. Let's go. Come on. Oh, the Wizards are 3, so we are either going to have the 2nd overall pick or the 1st overall pick. And I do believe that the only other team that remains, yes, it's the Suns and us. Let's see what we got, man. They predict us. And it's going to be us. All right, so we're going to get the number 2 overall pick. I am very happy with 2 and 9. The prediction in the beginning was that we would have number 2 and number 7. So they did a good job predicting where we were going to pick with our pick, which was the 2nd overall. And then, of course, the Suns are going to get number 1, which they will no doubt use for you-know-who. I can't imagine a scenario where they don't pick LaMelo Ball. I mean, that's got to be really exciting for that organization. They've been looking for their point guard of the future for a very, very long time. And they may have just found him. And, LeVar Ball talked a while back about, starting a dynasty with all of his, with his 3 sons in Phoenix. So I don't think he'll be too mad about that if the Suns do end up going with LaMelo Ball. But we have the number 2 and the number 9 overall pick. So now this is where things get very, very serious. I need you guys to start commenting and letting me know what is the best option for us. Let's just say, hypothetically, the Suns do go with LaMelo Ball. We'll have the number 2 pick. We'll have our choice of Ant-Man Edwards, James Wiseman, Obi Toppin. I can't really think of anyone else besides those 3 that I would take with the number 2 overall pick. I mean, it's number 2 overall. Those would be the 3 guys on my list, at least for that pick. And then, of course, number 9 is all going to hinge on what number 3 through 8 do. The Wizards, Spurs, Knicks, Pistons, Hornets, and Bulls. What they end up doing with their picks is gonna really, really greatly sway, my decision for that 9th pick, obviously, because it's gonna be based on who's on the board still. But the important part, boys, is that we were hoping and praying that we would have 2 top 10 picks in this draft, and it came true. The lottery gods were on our side tonight. We ended up with 2 top 10 picks for the 2020 draft, and those 2 picks could shape our future, man. Those are the 2 guys that we are going to build this team around. I need you guys' recommendations, you guys' scouting reports. Let me know who should it be, especially with number 2, man, because we don't know who's going to be on the board at number 9. But we know with number 2 that there's a strong possibility that we're going to have our choice of Anthony Edwards or James Wiseman. Obi Toppin would be a great pick, but I don't see how we pass up Wiseman or Ant-Man Edwards. So I need you guys, like I said, to let me know what should we do with those picks. Who is the future of the St. Louis Nighthawks? Who is the guy that we are going to hand the keys over to and make the face of the franchise for St. Louis, hopefully for years to come? This is what it's all about, boys. This is what it's all about. I cannot wait for next episode where we go through the rest of the offseason, including the NBA draft, where we will lay the groundwork for our road to success. I cannot wait to see you guys back for that one. But until the NBA draft, I'll catch you guys next time.